Sorry I'm late, I just don't give a fuck!
Hola, Nate is back, Agent from Dubai is back, UFC is still going. I won't say back, niggas been back for a while because they don't stop. The realest professional sports league in America, in the world actually, it's just international because niggas did not skip a beat, especially with this card, even though we fucking can't have good things. And we just got the news probably an hour or two ago that fucking Gilbert Burns, the luckiest nigga in the UFC, he lost his chance and got that fucking COVID, got that Rona.
Wait, why you say luckiest?
Son, as far as niggas who get a title fight so fast, he got that shit above so many people who probably should have it, honestly.
That's a good point. I mean, he beat Woodley.
Yeah, but also, before even the Woodley fight with Burns, there was a Colby Covington rematch, there was Jorge Masvidal, and there is someone else that I'm forgetting that was right in line. And Gilbert Burns was relatively unknown before he beat Woodley, and he demolished him, which is something that's huge, because the only other person we saw do that was, Kamaru Usman. And that is huge, I don't want to take that away from him, but son, Jorge has been working for the past few years.
That's true.
And Colby has also been working for the past few years and had a razor-thin fight with Usman.
That's true. I guess, to me, the Damian Maia fight was huge too. Like, he took Damian Maia out quick.
That's true. That is true.
I don't know. This might be Dana trying to put, cement the new face of the UFC.
And I don't blame him. But still, like, this division is one of the craziest divisions we have, if not the craziest division we actually have in the UFC, as far as how stacked the upper part of it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I say Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert Burns is just another name to that, which, again, from a business standpoint, I'm not actually mad at Dana for this. I think it's actually a great idea because, so like you said, just add another name to that C and get him up there and get his name in the mix. It's just best for everybody, really, except for the niggas he jumped over. But for the UFC, this is the best.
True that. He also might be just a company guy. Masvidal's been beefing with Dana, trying to get paid. Gilbert was like, maybe, fuck it. Just whatever you want to pay me.
I don't even know if that nigga speaks English for real. I have no idea.
Just says sign here.
You got a word. Sign here, punch there. That's all he needs to know. But we were just talking off camera about, I think you mentioned that usually for fights as big as this, especially circumstances with this, with the corona and shit like that they usually have somebody waiting to sub in whenever
in case
shit like this happens.
That, just in case they get injured, somebody slips on in a bathtub and trips over a wire. Shit happens, apparently.
Someone trips over a wire. Son, don't bring that PTSD back to me, son. Don't do that. Khabib and Tony hurt me.
Right, but shit happens. Apparently, these are professional fighters that trip over cables. Who the fuck knew?
Trip over cables. Who knew? But I was telling you before that there's some talks, and I saw some pictures of a certain somebody getting tested for corona.
Who that?
On today, 4th of July, and that is Mr. Jorge Masvidal.
Oh shit! They got the paperwork cleared.
So actually, I just got another update on my phone that there's big talks about Jorge stepping in, and we'll still might get this main event, and it might be Jorge versus Kamaru Usman, which honestly is a bigger fight.
That's a better
than Kamaru Usman versus Gilbert Burns. I don't know if it'll be better, because honestly, I don't know. Style matchup, I might actually be more excited for Gilbert Burns versus Usman, but son, I'm so excited for Jorge versus Kamaru if that's really happening.
Oh man, that's going. God bless Dana White, man.
Dog, if this main event really comes through, and Jorge is no bit, like Jorge, he'll step up.
Oh yeah,
in a week's notice, like he don't care.
Game bread.
If this shit really happens, son, and we get Kamaru Usman versus Jorge Masvidal, Max Holloway versus Volkanovski, Petr Yan versus Jose Aldo, Andrade versus Rose, and Paige Van Zandt versus someone who looks. Whoa! I was about to insult this girl. She's actually kind of fine too. Hold up. This card might be one of the most stacked cards of all time. I know I said that a lot, but if this Jorge shit falls through,
this is a banger right here on a Fight Island.
On Fight Island, a Fight Island debut. I gotta give props to Dana, son. I do. I know I talk a lot of shit about Dana, but this is a huge Fight Island debut for him to stack up the 3 championship fights on it, and still the other 2 non-championship fights still be huge fights and all that.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. It might be one of the probably highest selling. I would say highest selling in the year.
For sure. I would say so for sure. What's the other big one this year? There was another huge one this year.
It was the Conor one. Was it that big?
Was Conor this year?
Mm-hmm. Conor Cowboy.
That was this year, wasn't it? That was pretty big. I mean, it's Conor. Conor's always gonna bring the numbers.
And then there was the Izzy fight.
Yeah, Izzy and Yoel. This will sell more Izzy Yoel, I think.
Oh yeah, easily. Especially Jorge, being the name he is.
Oh man, especially if Jorge gets in and they get the dog. I'm getting myself excited, son. You know how spoiled I am too that I got so mad when I heard Gilbert Burns got corona. Man, this card's gonna be some bullshit now. Like there isn't 2 other title fights here. I'm spoiled, son.
Right.
I'm mad spoiled.
I thought they'd do the same thing they did that. I don't know if you saw that blonde boxer, that female boxer. She had a fight coming up. Then she tested positive for corona. They said it was a false positive. Retested. She came out negative. It was all good.
Where was this at?
I don't know. It was a few weeks ago.
You know?
Nah, man, it's a women's boxing, man. Come on, I got better things to do.
Yeah, but I think that's exactly why they'd be able to do that, because you can do shit like that when not a lot of eyes are on you. You know what I mean?
You don't think they could just?
I think UFC is in a specific situation where they have to. Actually, this is kind of maybe the first time we have to really pay attention to how they're looked at in the media. You know what I mean? Because they're trying to get in that level where like the NBA is and the NFL. They're trying to really get that prime spot in the ESPN spots and all that. ESPN 1, not Plus.
Yeah. Okay. So they're trying to be very careful.
And being known as the sports commission that is reckless with the corona shit might be a bad introduction to the mainstream media and all that.
Good
mainstream
point.
sports media. Maybe. It's the reason enough to stay on the quote unquote safe side. But I got questions for this fight. Actually, no. First, it's been a little bit. You got anybody you want to fight?
Oh shit. I'm gonna be honest.
His ass beat.
I'm gonna say Governor Abbott, man. Out here
Governor
in Texas.
Abbott.
Yeah, bro. Texas governor, man.
I'm not mad at you.
Because he was all, we gotta open up the economy. Hey, let's do all this. He was so pro fuck the virus. And I was with it. I'm like, all right, I might be in the right place. And now, I don't know what happened. I don't know who paid him, but something's going on. Something's going on.
Who paid him?
I don't know what's happening, man. But
they're shutting that shit back down.
That's it, man. Because the apartment's saying I gotta wear a mask from the apartment to my car.
What?
Bro, it's getting ridiculous. And
that is ridiculous.
And so, if he came and squared up, I don't give a fuck how old he is. I'll beat his ass to turn to dust when I touch him. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, you mad about this Texas shit, man?
I am tight. We gotta do jujitsu with a mask on. Uncomfortable.
Son. If you're doing jujitsu, every germ that other person has, you have to, no matter what you're wearing. Let's not act like we're, I don't know, texting or some shit like that. This is all full. It's jujitsu, son. We are having sex, pretty much.
Oh, no, bro, it's intimate.
This is intimate. The mask ain't doing shit when you not even an inch from each other.
I just can't breathe with it on. That's it. I'm just trying to get some air, some oxygen, while this nigga's on top of me. So
that's ridiculous.
That's why I'm upset. But yeah,
I did see in the phase 2 guidelines and stuff like that, at least for Virginia, that they said soft mixed martial arts were okay if you keep a 6-foot distance, and jiu-jitsu was one of those things. How the fuck do they think that any jiu-jitsu gyms are gonna be doing anything at a 6-foot distance?
It's gonna be some Jedi mind tricks and shit, you guys.
The word. Seeing niggas fight with their brains and shit like that. Oh, good pass.
Good pass.
Oh, you got me.
Shit, man. So who you got?
Fucking stupid. I got, son, I need to actually look this person up.
You don't even know. You just feel that passionately.
I know who they're known as to the public.
Who's that?
Which is,
let me guess. I don't know.
The voice of Cleveland Brown. The voice of, son, I got beef with this nigga.
Wow.
And people like them because this has been a movement in the past few weeks. The voice of Cleveland Brown, I think, is one person from the voice of a black girl on Big Mouth, the Netflix show.
Okay.
And someone else that voiced the black dude on The Simpsons, who all said, you know what, I'm gonna quit this job because black animated characters should be voiced by black people. And I say, hey, that's not the point of Black Lives Matter. At all. You know what I'm tired of? I'm tired of white people. I'm tired of white people giving the least common denominator that has nothing to do with what anybody's ever asking. Nobody asked for any of that shit. Voice whoever the fuck you want to voice. That's progression. It doesn't matter if you're white. We don't care if you're a white person voicing them.
And most of the time, we don't even know.
We don't know and don't care. It's the best voice for it. You're literally a voice actor. It's a different story if you're talking about playing the Black Panther. I would prefer that to be a black dude. That's because I gotta look at them. You know what I mean? If you voice it, you play whatever voice you want to play. It doesn't matter. Simpsons are fucking yellow. Who gives a fuck? This shit has nothing to do with anything. You just want to sound like someone who cares was helping, but you're not helping anybody. This shit is just so fucking annoying. And now I feel for Seth MacFarlane, who has to replace the voice of someone who's been there for fucking 25 years. Ooh. And it's a mad specific voice.
That's rough.
I feel for niggas. That's a big ass headache.
That's a big ass headache
For Seth MacFarlane and Nick Kroll and whoever the fuck made The Simpsons. Where it's all right, man, now I gotta change shit. I might gotta get rid of his character now because you want to be a fucking, I don't know what the the fuck are you trying to do?
And so how are you gonna do that though? Like, imagine the auditions for that too. Like, you have to be black to play this voice actor.
Son, you're only making shit hard for them. So now I gotta replace you. Now I gotta replace you with a black dude, which like now I gotta find someone who's close enough to your voice, your mad specific voice that I chose for this character. That's also black. So it's like, all right, son, how the fuck can I even do this?
And they've been doing it for 20.
How do you even put out that one ad?
How you don't even replace that?
Something like that. I think they started. I think that ass Family Guy started in 1999
with the same voice, like the same people been voicing them.
I mean, I think they switched Meg, but for the rest, yeah.
Damn.
Because at some point Meg switched to Mila Kunis.
About low turnover.
Yeah, I know.
Damn, bro, I feel you.
Fuck all of them. All those people, those virtue signaling.
The fake woke.
Fuck fake woke, virtue signaling Hollywood in general. Overall.
That's it.
All of you. Stop trying to convince us you care. They're all terrible attempts because all of you are so disconnected from anything that anybody's really asking for. We're asking for cops to stop looking at us like we're different people. We're asking for the judicial system to treat us fairly. That's what we're asking for.
That's it. Simple.
Serious shit. I don't care who the fuck voices Cleveland Brown. Keep your job, please. We don't want it.
That might have been just their first opportunity to be known, because nobody was looking at who was voicing them before this. This might be like, you know what? Let's people figure out who I am for the first time ever.
Ooh. You know what? It's not a bad idea. Get some clout. Get your name out there. Maybe get a better job. Maybe he's sick of playing Cleveland Brown because he's been doing it for 21 years.
Weren't they canceling the show anyway? Didn't he get his own show and that didn't really hit?
That's true. You know what? This might be a power move for them, actually. Not the person from Big Mouth, because I think that's a whole different situation. But for the Simpsons guy and for the Family Guy guy, that you might be onto something there.
Might be, man.
Maybe get my name out there so other people actually know who I am. I'm not typecasted as just a Cleveland Brown guy.
That's it, bro. That's it.
I see what you're doing. Still fuck you though, because you're using the movement to make yourself quote unquote look better.
Absolutely.
But I see now. Game recognizes game a little bit. I'm still gonna fuck your ass up though.
You gotta appreciate the hustle though.
I appreciate the hustle now that I realize the hustle. Still fuck y'all though. These fights though.
Oh my god.
Got a big fight card coming. UFC 251. I'm so excited. This is great. I really want to take back a lot of criticism I had with Dana, even though they were justified in time, because he gives us shit like this. I have a question with Fight Island though.
What's that?
So this nigga bought a whole island, right?
I think rented.
Is it rented?
Probably.
That's a big difference.
Why would he own it? Like, he just, talks to one of those Saudi, the Abu Dhabi princes.
See, if he rented it, I'm not mad at it all. But from my understanding of when they first was talking about even the idea, he was going to buy it to have international fights, like most international fights on there.
Really?
Because people are having trouble getting permission to enter certain countries and stuff like that. Some fighters weren't even able to enter America. Like, I remember when they had that card in Russia, when it was Dustin Poirier versus Khabib. They packed it with Russian fighters because there was a lot of Russian fighters that couldn't get to America. But everybody can come to Fight Island.
Huh. So UAE's just that lax with their code.
They're technically their own sovereign country. So there's no laws and stuff like that. As opposed to America, which literally won't let people come over here from certain countries.
I lived there though. They don't let anybody get a passport. Like, nobody, no matter how long you live there.
I think the island that they're rented or bought from, I don't know what exactly the details of it are. But I think they're allowed to operate as a sovereign country, like outside of Abu Dhabi's laws and stuff like that.
Oh, it's kind of gangster.
I think, by the way, it's explained that was the idea behind it. But if that's true, and again, this changes if he's renting it. But if that's true and that's his plan, how the fuck are they gonna operate when crowds are able to come in? Because who's gonna they're gonna lose all their gate. Who's gonna fly out to Fight Island to go to watch like a card that's less than this card, which like most cards are gonna be less than this card.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? Like, how are they gonna get any type of gate to justify spending all that money for an island? Because they get most of their money from the gate or pay-per-views, probably 50-50 or something around there.
Well, yeah, that's a good idea, because you can't really make a business model on coronavirus standard, right? Because you can't. Can they survive on just TV buys and TV views?
I think whether or not they can or not isn't really. I don't know. It's a unique situation with Corona shit because everybody's having to find a way to coast with just that. So everybody's going kind of operating at a loss, but at some point shit's gonna get back to normal, and then like you're gonna have to like recoup the losses from the Corona time. Everybody's going to.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you can do that with owning this island that nobody can really fly to other than a fucking Rich Branson and Elon Musk and shit.
Yeah, it's not. I doubt I doubt this is a long-term thing.
If you rented it, then I'm with that. I didn't even think about that actually until you said that. I'm with that then. That's actually kind of dope if you rented it. it just for the Corona times.
Yeah, got to just for what's going on. But man, he's the only one just putting out content non-stop.
Oh, non-stop. NBA is starting soon too, and I'm real excited for that, the way they're doing it. But they ain't doing like UFC though. Niggas ain't get an island for it.
No sir.
Niggas got Epcot.
Oh man.
So first in this fucking stat card, we have a foreign ass fight, bro. I'm gonna start this card hard. Paige Van Zandt versus Amanda Ribas.
That's the thing, man. I was wondered if they allow women to fight with titty implants, because don't those things pop?
I think Joanna has titty implants too.
Nah, son. Really? She needs to go back.
Yeah. I think she's gonna go make some work. I think I deadass think she got implants to get regular sized titties. No, I do. I think before she might be like flat. Like her and Max Holloway were fighting for the same chest. I don't know who's who.
Okay. Huh.
And I think Rachel Ostovich got them injections too. Her fine ass.
Yeah, bro. God bless. That does make more sense.
Bless.
I thought those things were real, but it might just be my naiveness.
Is Paige not ranked?
Nah, bro. She takes L's, man. I mean, her last fight was Ostovich in
yeah, she armbarred her, didn't she?
Yeah.
I thought she was up there though.
No, she doesn't fight often. So Instagram pays her more. There's no need.
Damn, it's crazy how like just exposure can just warp your I don't know, sense of where people are at. Because if I ask like my dad doesn't watch fighting and stuff like that, but I ask people like that, if people like mainstream fans think Conor McGregor is the best fighter of all time, I was like, hey, he's not the best fighter of people who are fighting right now. Up there, he's just the most entertaining and the most paid and all that, which is different. But he's not up there with the best fighters. Well, he's up there with the best fighters, I guess. But
I don't know, son. Which one is he in? What is he? 170 now?
Probably around there. He alternates within, I guess, 3 weight classes if you count skinny Conor.
I know he just moved up to 170. At least to fight Cowboy.
To fight Cowboy. I think he wants to stay up there.
Oh, it's a tough weight class.
Yeah. Oh, it's the toughest right now.
Toughest. It's the toughest. Exactly.
But I think at some point they're trying to make that Conor and Jorge fight.
Oh shit!
Big money, baby. That's that big money.
God damn.
I respect that too. Him moving up to the toughest weight class.
Oh yeah,
staying up there.
He looked bulky too.
And I like heavy Conor. That left hits different when they're at 175. So them shoulders do too apparently. But yeah, like I was saying, my view of how good Paige was, I guess. I mean, her losses are to big names: Rose Namajunas, Karate Hottie. I honestly don't know who Jessica Rose Clark is.
Yeah, me neither. But yeah, I mean, I guess she just doesn't seem like she's that into it, which understandable. She's just that fine at the UFC. That's saying something.
And honestly, that's all we need. Being able to fight's kind of a bonus.
Right.
But I look at the odds. I think Paige is the underdog in this. Well, yeah, Amanda.
9-1.
Oh, I guess she's not ranked. Yeah. I don't know much about Amanda Ribas, to be honest, but what are you thinking?
I mean, I usually with like women fights, I'll be honest, I just go with the uglier fighter usually because I feel like they're more into it because they got more to prove.
Chip on her shoulder.
Yeah. So
I mean,
I got Ribas.
The past doesn't prove you wrong, honestly. The record's probably in your favor.
Do you see the weights they got on here? Ribas is 115, Paige is 155. Or is that just a typo?
Whoa, I seen them both at 125.
Bro, this is UFC website, man. They need to hire somebody.
They're all over the place. I have both of them on now. On ESPN, they have them both at 125. On the UFC website, they have Amanda at 115 and Paige Van Zandt at 155. 155 is huge.
It's like, maybe it's the titty weight they had on.
Ooh, man, it might be. ESPN might not update it post-surgery.
Right.
That post-surgery weighs a little different. The silicone weighs a little different.
So you got?
I'm gonna go Paige, man. That's because I want to see her win. But also, I'm not mad at Amanda Ribas either. Oh. It sounds like I want Paige to win because of how good she looks, but Amanda Ribas, she don't look bad either, man. And from what the odds makers are saying, she's a little bit closer to the truth.
Find out.
Second women's fight, though, which is
the rematch.
2 fighters that we know actually are have certified hands. For sure. The Jessica Andrade and Thug Rose Namajunas.
Yup.
What do you think about this rematch, yo?
Rose hasn't fought since the first fight, so a long time
ago.
Well,
she was supposed to be in the last like 2 cards. Something like she's supposed to have a last fight night and be in the big debacle card with the other Tony and Khabib card. But
what happened?
I lose you?
Yeah. Why was she in there?
Oh well, I think her aunt got corona or something like that, and she was actually like looking like she was gonna die or something like that.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So she stayed in whatever state she was in.
Thug Rose. I don't know. I mean, I think Rose got this one because she was a little ambitious with the first one, going with that flying arm.
She got caught.
Yeah,
she got caught. Wait, was that the one where she got
Yeah.
She was winning that fight and then got armbarred?
No, she was winning. Went for like a flying armbar.
She got slammed.
Yep, slammed on her head.
Yes, right. That's right. Yeah, I got Rose.
Yeah.
Rematch for sure. I got Rose.
So yeah, we got Thug Rose on that.
Even though I do respect the fuck out of Jessica Andrade, she is certified, but Rose isn't gonna make the same mistake twice.
Nah.
And a calculated Rose is a monster. I mean, we've seen it.
Yeah.
Calculated Rose is really a monster.
Yeah, rematch Rose is
Rematch Rose, I like that.
always better.
Rematch Rose is coming right.
And Andrade kind of got toasted by Zhang. Was it quick, man? It was a quick, 40-second.
Oh, she got blitzed. She got blitzed. I love Zhang Wang Li, man. I don't know what it's about her. She's like a little pit bull or some shit.
Bro, muscles out the ass, man. Defined
Out the
as
ass,
a
dog.
motherfucker.
Out of Beijing.
Like, that's the most defined white person I've seen in terms of like muscle definition.
Chinese person?
No, just like fair skin, just like white skin. Chinese, white person, European.
I'm saying it's even more fucking drastic when you think with Chinese people, because you don't see defined Chinese people
At all.
at all.
At all. Except that one at every college. The one that goes to the gym all the time. We had him too. Big ass brother.
There is always one.
Always.
Family got fucking Matt Hughes.
Yeah, man. Well, he turned into one. He didn't start off as one.
He turned into one. What do you want to see for Rose next after she wins this? If she wins this. She's up there too, where she can get in that mix with the Joanna and the Zhang Wang Li.
That's the thing, man. Don't you want another Joanna rematch? Joanna Zhang rematch?
Fuck, I do. I do, for sure.
Before that, so
But I feel like Zhang Wang Li might be too much for Rose, but that's mostly because of how small Rose is. I kind of want to see how Rose does with Zhang Wang Li. Rose has fought Joanna. I mean, Rose is Joanna's kryptonite.
yep, got a number.
And just off of that whole Zhang Wang Li, Joanna, and Rose, I guess, relationship, the fact that Rose beat Joanna twice, and Zhang Wang Li had that razor thin fight with Joanna, the best women's fight of all time, actually, with Joanna. We gotta see Rose versus Zhang Wang Li.
Yo, that's true. Yeah, we got it. That might be the next one.
Yeah, I think we need it.
There we go. We see that.
That division and men's 175 are the best in my opinion right now.
Okay, cool.
I'm with it. I'm with that shit. Jose Aldo.
Oh, man.
Peter Yan. This is another one where I think actually this division is kind of interesting too. Who else was in the talks with this? This isn't Cody's division, is it? Or did Cody move up?
Cody. No, Cody moved up.
No, Cody went down. Cody went down, didn't he?
He went down with what's his name?
He looked
Cruz.
bigger.
Yeah.
Did he just fight? No, he just fought Rafael dos Santos.
Yeah, but he went down with Dominic Cruz, like how Dominic Cruz went down the way too. Yeah.
Yes, you're right. Dominic Cruz was the other one that's in his top. That's right. You're exactly right. So yeah, this was the one where they're fighting for the vacant belt after Henry left.
Yep.
How do you feel about this being the fight for the vacant belt?
Nah, man, nah. You got a lot of people up there. You got Aljamain Sterling, you got Cody.
Aljamain's been done dirty in this division,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
First past few fights, it's like, come on, son. You can't stop acting like. I mean, I forgot who he fought last time, but he just did what the fuck he wanted to him.
And then you got Moraes, who I think
Marlon Moraes, yeah.
who robbed Aldo, but
He was robbed Aldo. Aldo should have won that fight.
Aldo should have won that.
I think Aldo should actually be in this title fight. I don't know if Peter Yan should, even though Peter Yan is good. But like you said, I think it should be Aljamain Sterling and Jose Aldo.
Maybe. Let me ask you something about Aldo, man. Do you think him staying in the UFC this long tarnishes a little bit of his legacy? Because he was known, like, before the whole Conor thing, he was probably the best, right?
The best, yeah.
Best featherweight of all time. And then the more fights, the Holloway fights and all those, you see him take losses. Does that kind of tarnish that?
I don't think so. The reason why I don't think so is because I don't know. Who's he lost? He lost to Volkanovski and Moraes last, and then obviously Max, and then Conor.
And then I think was that it? A couple more there.
I think so. I think it only lost to Max, Conor, Volkanovski, and Marlon Moraes.
Okay.
When she got robbed in Marlon Moraes fight,
Yep.
Volkanovski is Volkanovski. Max Holloway is Max Holloway, who's also up there with the greatest of all time in the featherweights. Conor is Conor, which was Conor slayed the dragon with Jose Aldo. I don't know if I would say that. I think the answer to that question depends on the outcome of this fight, honestly.
Really? This might.
Because it's not like he looks bad, because he got robbed at the Marlon Moraes fight, and his losses are to the best names in the current MMA.
Maybe.
His losses are to Volkanovski, Max Holloway, and Conor McGregor.
I guess to me, like Anderson Silva losing to an up and coming, even if it is an old Anderson to an up and coming Izzy, it's just, I guess maybe it's just hard to see.
Yeah, I agree with you. And this could turn into that, and I think it depends on the outcome of this fight. Because I do agree with you with Anderson Silva. Even though Anderson Silva still kind of was Anderson Silva, but it's still not like, he's not Spider Silva that we used to see him. But he also never dominated the same way that Jose Aldo dominated, even though Anderson Silva beat better names.
But he didn't have the duration, the length.
I don't know. I think he just had better competition.
Aldo?
Even though Jose Aldo had Silva. Even though Jose Aldo still had amazing competition. Like he beat some crazy. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I'm going on his list now. He has some wild names on his belt,
It's a wild boy.
but not like Anderson Silva.
Yeah.
But I feel what you're saying. It depends on the outcome of this fight, in my opinion. And I do think if he loses, actually, I don't know. I think either way, fuck. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm agreeing with you. Because even if he wins, like, can he go through that gauntlet of being the title holder
Nah.
in this division?
At this age.
I mean, he's like, because he's getting up there, yeah.
I don't
At
think
his age and at this many fights.
And the thing is, you're going down. That means the pace goes up. You're going down in weight, and the pace goes up. And these are younger guys, so can you handle that 3-5 rounds?
And then if you can, and you win that, can you handle who's next for 5 rounds and who's next for 5?
That's a good point. You're getting everybody's best.
And all eyes are on you again because you're a title holder. That might actually tarnish his legacy. But it depends. I mean, we're talking about shit. He could take over the division again.
You think so? What do you mean by take over? Like, how many title defenses is take over?
I don't think Jose Aldo needs more than 2 defenses.
Okay, that's fair.
If he wins this fight in the defense for 2 more times, that's enough for him. And he should retire after that, honestly.
There you go.
But that's a big if. That's a big mountain for him to climb at this age.
Beats Yan, then beats Sterling.
Fuck. Actually, you know what? If he does do that, he would. That would actually solidify his claim for the best, not featherweight of all time, because this is bantamweight, of one of the best of all time. That would solidify that.
Oh yeah,
actually.
2 division champ.
Yeah, actually, yeah. That would put him even more in that conversation.
So is this for the title?
This is for a vacant title, yeah. This is for Henry Cejudo's title since he
Oh
vacated
yeah,
it.
I mean if he wins this and then say beats Moraes, Marlon Moraes, and then beats Sterling.
Ooh,
that's
yeah, he's up there. He's up there.
Yeah.
So this is a big actual turning point for what he'd be remembered as. Actually, I mean, niggas like me and you are gonna remember the Jose Aldo run regardless.
But if he does it now when nothing else is going on,
yeah,
you'll have people looking into the archives.
Oh yeah, and now when UFC's more popular too, because he got done so dirty where he got all his wins before niggas were really like,
yep.
UFC was that, but UFC literally became that when Conor knocked his out for 4 seconds. That was literally like, if there's a time period that you can pinpoint where the UFC had a real big turning point, it was then, and it was the first time he lost out of like 50 fights, and it was in 4 seconds against Conor McGregor. It was like, oh, Jose, it couldn't have ended up worse.
He was the sacrifice.
Timing wise, oh my God, was he? Because niggas only remember him from that biggest moment that he get knocked out in 4 seconds, but not the 40 wins worth of dominance before that.
Monster, man. So you got him winning.
It's
on
a
this
monster.
One?
I don't know, man. This is a hard one for me to call, honestly.
Yeah, it is.
It depends. I don't know where to put Jose Aldo because I bet against him last time because he looked fucking like a skeleton, but he also looked pretty great against Marlon Moraes.
Have you seen much of Peter Yan? I haven't seen him much.
Yeah, he looks great too. I forgot which fight I saw. I think I saw 2 fights with him that he looked really good. Oh, Uriah Faber. That's right. He was one to beat Uriah Faber. He looked great too. But yeah, again, I don't think he should get this opportunity. Him and Gilbert Burns. I was gonna say rest in peace. Not dead, but he's out of this card. I don't know if they should be here exactly. Gilbert Burns, I guess, I might be actually a little more deserving than Peter Yan.
So what do you think this is? Like,
but he's good, man. He's good.
So why do you think they just trying to do this? Like, this is, you think for Aldo? This is for Aldo's favor, or it's more like a, like an up and comer.
Aldo's actually the underdog in this fight betting wise.
Oh really?
But barely.
Okay.
Yeah, he's plus 200. But I don't know if this is actually a good matchup for Aldo. So it's hard to say why Peter Yan got this opportunity. But other than, I don't know, Dana's picking him over fucking Algerman again. It's hard to call who I have for this Peter Yan or Jose Aldo. I think I'm gonna go with Jose just because I want to see him win.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with Peter Yan, man. He's Russian. I got a friend that's Russian. Good enough for me.
I got a friend that's Russian. You don't got no Brazilian friends?
I really don't. Just the people in the jiu-jitsu gym. But like one of my best friends is Russian, so I don't know, man. Maybe once somebody gives me a blue belt or something, then maybe show some love.
Yo,
until
you couldn't be more biased. Whoever gives me more, I'm on your side.
That's it.
Damn.
Consistent.
Don't let us go to war in those countries. You're gonna be flipping sides so fast.
Oh man, yeah. You got that, but now
yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's what it is. But now.
So now we have what I think is the most interesting rematch here. Max Holloway and Volkanovski. You think Holloway can do this?
How would you avoid those leg kicks?
That's the question. I mean, Max is longer.
Yeah, way longer.
Oh, actually, I don't know now. It says Volkanovski's longer reach.
Yeah, Volkanovski got gorilla arms. That nigga is built like a chimpanzee.
So he is he's just a short little ball
5'6"
of muscle up
with a 72 reach.
That's ridiculous, actually. Fuck, but those leg kicks really fucked Max up.
And how do you?
I don't know. I mean, I saw Sugar Sean talking about Max will come out and just start checking, but at the power that Volkanovski has, it's a bit more of an uphill battle for Max Holloway than I think Max is even used to, honestly.
Yeah, especially the way he fights is such a boxer stance where it's so widespread.
Max?
Yeah, it's such a wide base.
Yeah, where you can't do much about those leg kicks. And movement is such a big part of his body too. His fight scheme too and everything.
And leg kicks stop all that. They stop all the switching of stances, all that movement.
Yeah, and that movement is exactly what keeps Max away from niggas with power,
Yeah.
which what Volkanovski is. Which is literally like we saw last fight. He just took his front leg out the game immediately. Like just entirely took his legs out the game and then just went to work after that.
I don't know, man. It's gonna be a tough battle.
Because Max has to make adjustments from that. How would he, I guess?
You'd have to use your legs more, like kick more.
With Volkanovski having a reach advantage, you can't keep him on the outside like that. He would have to use his legs more. But I do still think Max is still better on his feet than Volkanovski is, at least with his hands for sure. But I don't know, Volkanovski has his number as far as how to take him out of his games. It seemed like with the first fight. We're really seeing this fight.
But they were on their feet the whole time. I mean, there was really no ground game. There was no wrestling. I mean, they did actually. He tried to get him down a little bit. But Max had good takedown defense.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't see how Volkanovski does anything different than what he did the first time. And Max has to just react to that, I guess.
Yeah, I got another Alex win on this one.
I don't see how. I want to be with Max, but I don't see how he can.
Can you knock him out? I mean, doesn't that Max have that?
He doesn't have that type of power. He's to piece him up. That's what I was just thinking. He would need that type of power to be able to really take advantage of that, but he can't.
Yeah, that eraser.
He's purely a piece him up fighter, and he's great at that. But like, he doesn't have the type of power to change a fight with a punch. You know what I mean?
And Volkanovski does.
Volkanovski does. But Max movement usually keeps him away from shit like that. But again, those leg kicks, man, that's just a problem.
So
especially how powerful he sends them shits.
Yeah.
So I guess Max, the best he can do is start checking, which can change the fight, but we'll see.
Can Volkanovski's foot get hurt from a check to where it stops?
Oh yeah, he could break it.
Then that might.
He could break it with a check.
That might have to be it. Then that might be the only way.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm going to have to be with you and go Volkanovski on this. Not against my judgment. My judgment is telling me Volkanovski, but against what I want. I want Max. Yeah, against my heart. Yes. I'm gonna go with my judgment instead of my heart.
Why you want Max to win, man? Why you?
I fuck with Max, man. Max always been my guy.
That's true. He's a chill dude.
He's a chill dude, and I love his style. He's swaying now and just boop boop. One of the best with angles, I think.
Yeah, he is.
He comes from all over, man. The way he pieced up Ortega is just, I don't know why it sticks with me.
Shit, that's your dude then. Hopefully he pulls it
That's
through.
my dude.
I will be impressed. I will be impressed too.
I will definitely be impressed. This is a real judgment day. Not judgment day time because Max is already solidified, but this is a real we'll get to see who Max really is with this rematch. You know what I mean?
And then you got
what type of adjustments he makes like that.
And you got Zabit just waiting.
Oh yeah. I love Zabit too. Zabit's another one of those.
Who do you think would be a better fight to watch? Zabit between these two and Zabit?
That's a good question. I would love to see Zabit versus Volkanovski.
You think it would be different? You think it'd be different? Because to me, Max and Zabit got kind of similar, not similar games, but similar body types.
Yes, but Zabit's way longer, which I think changes the fight. Zabit's a lanky dude, bro.
He is lanky.
Zabit's also a little stronger too, I think.
The Max?
Than Max, yeah.
And then, yeah, that would be an interesting fight.
Zabit versus Max, because they're pretty similar. I don't know. That's a good question.
I guess the stand up would be more fun.
In my experience, though, watching fights, which will always be think two fighters with a similar, I guess, fight style and everything, you would think would make the most entertaining fights, but they actually mostly don't.
Really? Like that Izzy Romero fight?
Well, Izzy Romero aren't the same necessarily fight styles, but they're two fight styles that you would think would make exciting fight. But yeah, actually, if you think it through, make exactly what the fuck we just saw. I would say probably closer to like Francis and what's his face and what's his name, Black Beast.
Oh, Mark Lewis. Yeah.
Derek Lewis, yeah. But like you think like, oh, they're both just swing for the fences type, but that also means like these two niggas who understand that one punch finishes the fight, which means no punches get thrown.
Yeah, okay, that's a good point. Everybody got a new.
But also Max, like we saw, I love that this clip resurfaced of it was him and I forgot who the fuck it was, where the niggas like, hey, right here, right in the middle, and they stood right in the middle and just fucking swung.
Oh shit.
Which that might be what Zabit versus Max turns into, which both fights think would be exciting. It depends. I think I might go with Max and Zabit, would be more exciting. But Zabit and Volkanovski would be interesting.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the way to put it.
That would be fun. Oh shit. Oh.
But yeah, I forgot Zabit's right there too.
Well, hopefully Max pulls through.
Lurking. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. Speaking of hoping something pulls through,
right?
I hope we can talk about a main event right now.
Yeah, talk.
I hope we didn't just talk about the main event because I'm ready to see Kamaru fight again, man. I don't know how I haven't been watching Kamaru that closely until I forgot who the fuck he fought right before Tyron Woodley.
Dos Anjos, RDA.
Yeah, yep, exactly. No, actually, I saw him versus Dana Maya too. Oh, actually, I saw him versus Emil Meek too. So I guess I haven't watched him longer than I have. I guess I have. I felt like I haven't followed Kamaru Usman as much because when he fought, I mean, obviously he ran through Tyron Woodley, which we have not seen before. I was like, who the fuck is this guy? And look at his record. I was like, oh, he's been dominating his whole career. What's going on here? And then now we know he had one of the best fights I've ever seen with him and Kobe Covington. We beat the fuck out of that nigga. Fuck Kobe Covington. But yeah, I love Kamaru Usman watching the fight too, and I was excited for his Gilbert Burns versus Kamaru Usman. But for now, what do you think about the possibility between this fight between him and Jorge Masvidal if this fight comes in?
I mean, I don't know, man. I like I said, it's always a safe bet to go with the wrestler.
Yeah, that's true.
Jorge
especially
Masvidal,
with Kamaru.
Man. Yeah,
especially with Kamaru.
Jorge Masvidal, man.
He's so interesting. You never know. He's one of those fighters, but you never know with.
And I don't know, was it me or did he just seem stronger against Nate Diaz, or just Nate couldn't handle that? Because it seemed like every kick, every punch that he threw just had a lot of power behind it.
Yeah, it did. It did seem like Nate. It seemed like Nate couldn't handle that type of power. It seemed like overwhelmed, but which I wasn't expecting that much of a power difference between those two. Even though I did think Jorge's stronger, but still.
Yeah, it was strange. So I don't know if Masvidal's on the picograms.
Masvidal's pretty strong though. He is.
Yeah, maybe, man.
Wrestler strength strong maybe, but still he's pretty strong. Actually, I don't know. His stand up is pretty good. Him versus Kobe was all stand up.
Yep, most of his fights.
Both of them were so strong. You know what? That's an example, the opposite of what I was saying. Yeah, Darren Till. But the Kobe and the Kamaru Usman fight was exactly the opposite of literally what I was saying about, because they both have the exact same fight style, where they they're
both wrestlers.
They have a fluid transition between the wrestling and stand up and switch between that all the time, just overwhelm their opponent, and they combine to make a wild, entertaining fight. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Jorge's one of those fighters where you never know. But a wrestler like Kamaru, who wrestles like Kamaru in the UFC, it's hard to bet against. Especially if this fight happens, it'll be extreme last minute.
Yeah, it'll be. I mean, it'll be tough.
Yeah, and I don't doubt that Jorge's someone who just stays in shape 24/7. But Kamaru specifically is someone you have to have a game plan for. Yep. He's definitely somebody that game plan for. You can't just run in, even if you're in tip-top shape. You can't just jump in the ring with Kamaru.
No, you got to go through like a wrestling training camp.
For sure, at the very least, and plan against it too. Which you can't do that in a week. Actually, the more I think about it, I don't know if Kamaru Usman is somebody that anybody could beat in short notice.
Because he's just that elite.
He's that elite, and his game plan specifically is he's something you have to plan for. You gotta have a plan for how to stop his takedown and just his game plan in general.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. I don't know, man. I love Game Bread, but do they put that BMF title on the line or just the...
Nah, I mean, there's a real title on the line now.
That's true.
That's that golden belt. That shit ain't silver.
That's a good point.
That BMF belt. Because they just be throwing shit against the wall, man.
Is that thing gone? Like, is that thing not? I feel like they could use it still.
I mean, they can, but I heard it was supposed to be just a one-time thing. They got the Rock out there,
like a prop belt and shit. Yeah, bro, I hated that shit. I hate that, bro. That shit was so corny. That shit was so.
I think turned into some corny. I think I like the way that Nate introduced it and everything, but they should have just kept it like within the fighters. You know what I mean? Let the fighters handle it.
And that's what I thought they were gonna do, where it was gonna be like a free weight belt.
Yeah, but only like within the fighters, like how the fighters call out, like, all right, have Nate just run it, I guess. And all right, Jorge baby, and he has a belt now, but that's only like within the fighters thing, and like then the Jorge will call out somebody, and that fight happens, but don't have it be like the UFC presents the BMF belt. We have it here. It's like let it be the fighters thing, because now it just looks like a fake belt.
Yeah, no, it does.
Because you're presenting it like a real belt, even though like we know it's not a real belt. Yeah. So now you're just making it sound like something corny.
Yeah, just printing money.
Yeah, well, yeah. I don't blame them because they made a shitload of money off of it. I mean, from the UFC standpoint, they're just capitalizing on opportunities, and they did. They made a lot of money off that shit. That's a huge card,
I guess. But they failed on the chance to get repeat business. I mean, I guess they could still do it. Or they could still.
I don't know if they could. I mean, there's a bunch of ifs in it, but
like say Masvidal loses, right?
To Kamaru.
Yeah, to Kamaru. He doesn't really have any more. There's a lot of more upcoming people that are gonna get a chance to get. So he's not gonna have any more big money. At least no championship fights.
It would depend on how he lost.
He could use this to have at least big money fights.
If he gets dominated by Kamaru, yes.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, if he gets dominated, he's not gonna get a chance.
If it's a close fight like Kamaru and Kobe, he'll get that rematch.
You think so,
definitely big. Oh, for sure. How big? He's the biggest name in the division, I think, right now. They want him back up there, especially if it's close.
Bro, they want Conor up there. I feel like they're just gonna fast track Conor all the way up.
They want as many big names as they can. Jorge's one of those big names right now. He's up there.
So who are the big names, I guess, in the welterweight division? If you had to give, so Gilbert Burns is not one of them.
No, the big names in this division is Jorge for sure. Conor, I mean, goes without saying, and Kamaru.
Is Colby?
I think Kobe and Tyron Woodley are on the next level as far as the names.
And Stephen Thompson's on that. Wonder Boy's on that level.
Then
level below.
I think Wonder Boy and Leon Edwards. Leon Edwards is another one.
Yep.
Wonder Boy and Leon Edwards are on the next level down from that.
Okay.
The big ones are Kamaru, Jorge, Connor,
and Tyron.
I don't know if Tyron is big. I don't know if Tyron and Kobe are as big.
That's big. Okay, so just those three, really?
They're big. They're big for sure.
Yeah, but not.
Jorge, Kamaru, and Connor, I think, on their level than them though, as far as notoriety.
That's fair.
Jorge's huge, man.
That's true. I might be discounting. Yeah, they're
gonna want to keep him up there, especially if it's a close fight. If this fight happens at all, and it's a close fight, we'll see him up there again. But if he gets dominated by Kamaru, which is always a chance, then he might just be like a gatekeeper, I guess, or something like that, or they might get that BMF belt back in circulation. But yeah, they're gonna try and still work him, which is what both of us are saying in a way.
Oh, okay.
Whether it's through the BMF title fight or keeping him as a title contender forever.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
We'll see.
It's gonna be fun. What do you think is gonna be the most entertaining fight
out of this card?
Yeah.
I mean, depending on if Kamaru and Jorge happens. If it does happen, I think this fight, Kamaru and Jorge.
You give it fight of the night.
If not, I think the Max rematch. Maybe. Either the Max rematch or Rose and Jessica and Josh.
Yeah, I see that.
But actually, honestly, all these fights have opportunity to be. Because the Jose Aldo and Patreon, I think will be a really good fight.
Going distance? I guess we can go through that.
Oh yeah, let's go through it. Let's go through it. Let's go through it top to bottom again.
So I had Amanda Ribas. I'm gonna say I don't know. I haven't really seen her much. I'm gonna say decision.
Amanda Ribas in decision.
Mm-hmm.
I had Paige in decision. I guess. Yeah.
Alright. Cool. And then Rose. I got Rose knockout in the third.
I got Rose TKO.
In the third.
I got Rose TKO in the first round.
Oh shit. That's a quick one, huh?
I think Rose, I think she's coming swinging, boy. I know we talked that learn from mistake shit, but I think she might learn, hey, I need to put this girl out as soon as I can.
Faster Don't play than with I her. Tried last
Don't
time.
play with her. Because if you think last fight, she was handling the whole fight, but like there's two forms of playing with your opponent, and it's one is not putting him out fast enough, and two is just trying to put him out too fast. And I think she might not have put it out fast enough where she realized she was better than this girl and ended up getting caught because at the end of the day, he's still fighting a fighter.
Yep. Let's see then. We'll see what happens. Let's see Aldo Yan. I got Yan in decision.
Decision?
Yeah.
I have. Who did I pick for this fight? I don't remember who I picked for this fight. Did I have Aldo?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Jose Aldo and decision. I guess Jose Aldo decision.
Shit. Okay. Let's see.
Man, I really wish I could root for him. I really wish I thought Max would win this fight.
Yeah, I got Volkanovski on a knockout, man. This is a 5-rounder, right? Yeah.
Jose Aldo, Volkanovski, Max Holloway.
Oh, Aldo's a 5-rounder too.
They're all title fights.
It's gonna be a card. Yeah, I got Volkanovski with a finish in the fourth.
Yeah, Volkanovski finishing in the third.
Damn, he's gonna get him out that quick. He just leg kicks gonna add up quicker.
I don't know, man. It's hard to call for this fight. I don't know what Max is gonna do. I really don't.
Like, it's hard to see him do anything different from what he did last time. Because last time it was a decent game plan, but
the leg kicks were a game changer. They really are. You know what? No. Max. I don't see any way Max can go out in the third. I say Volkanovski stops him in the fifth.
All right, cool. And then Kamaru and Jorge.
Say Kamaru Jorge.
Fuck,
yeah,
man. This is I don't even know.
Who the fuck knows? Jorge, so who the fuck knows? We gotta make a list of the who the fuck knows fighters.
Yeah.
Like no matter who like they're fighting, I was like, hey man, on paper this shouldn't even really be a competition, but with this fighter, who the fuck knows?
Yep.
And Jorge and Connor are for sure 1 and 2 of that list for me.
You think so?
Yeah. Jorge and Connor are definitely who the fuck knows fighters.
Might be. I got the top of my list would be Yoel Romero. That'd be like the number one, the one. Like who the fuck?
Yoel Romero is
a
big ass. He is the big ass. Who the fuck knows? Yeah, that's true.
That man, it's ridiculous, bro. That's the case for giving women steroids in Cuba when they were pregnant. It's Yoel Romero right there. I mean,
hey, they might have been doing much more than that. Who the fuck knows what they were doing? You hear that shit Joe Rogan keeps talking about with like his eye ligaments being fucking 6 times thicker than a normal human being's?
Really? God.
Oh, yeah. He said a doctor examined Yoel Romero and they went back to Dana and was like, yo, where'd you find this person? He was like, yeah, he's a crazy, right? He said, no. He's not like a human being. Like the tendons in his eyelids are like 6 times thicker than a normal human being's. I was like, what you do? And we know like Cuba be doing some shit with their athletes. And Yoel Romero is the epitome of that. I want to follow this Del Romero thing, just to know what the fuck's going on with Cuba.
That is crazy.
That's just interesting. What do you think about Kamaru versus Jorge though? Big, I don't know.
Oh man, like this Kamaru got knockout power, right? But Usman doesn't get knocked out. So I see Usman in 5. He just ground and pound until the 5th round, and then
win decision.
Yeah, no. I had TKO somewhere in the 5th round. Yeah.
I mean, Jorge is such a who the fuck knows fight. Originally, I would say that too. If I didn't just watch what the fuck happened with Nate. Even though I do think Kamaru is stronger than Nate, but also like I don't know, Jorge confused me much more with that Nate fight. Really.
Yeah, he came out strong.
So I was not expecting him to dominate Nate like that. I say Kamaru in decision.
Alright, like he's just gonna wrestle him, get him down every time, keep him on the ground.
I think it'd be a wild and interesting fight if Jorge could knock him out. Jorge got that power, bro.
Yeah. And Kamaru likes to stand up. Like I guess Kobe was a wrestler,
yeah, he does.
But he stood up with Kobe the whole time.
Yeah.
And so it's about to be an interesting fight.
It's gonna be a real interesting fight. Real fucking exciting.
Can't wait, baby.
Oh no, and you can't wait to see what this Fight Island shit's gonna be about, man.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be.
UFC's making big moves, bro. I want to see that shit. It's now the thing they're talking about having an actual thing like outside. Like I don't know, if you've seen what the venue's gonna look like.
I haven't seen it at all.
I saw a picture of her ring on the beach, but originally I heard it's still gonna be like in a building, but the top's not just a building with no roof, but it's like still like. From our standpoint, it looked like a building.
Like the Mortal Kombat movie.
Yo, that would be some real shit. Oh, I fuck with that. We gotta get like a good, like, I don't know, talk to Jingwang Li and get like a real Mortal Kombat type venue in China to go to once. Like just once. And have this an old nigga with a fucking Fu Manchu beard and mustache just chilling on a big throne there. He doesn't have to do anything. He could be a person who looks like that. It's in the background and shit. That's
it, bro. And we make it like a Ultimate Fighter season. And every time you win, you just climb up.
Ooh, yo, we gotta do that. Test your might. Hey, let's go. I'm with that idea. That should be so hard. Dana gotta do it for the culture, for real. If there's anybody that would do it, it's the owner of the UFC who just did fucking Fight Island.
But is this Fight Island thing real, man? There's no pictures anywhere of it.
I see pictures of I saw pictures of construction and shit like that.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, who knows? This shit could have been stock pictures and stuff like that. But yeah, I've seen some pictures.
Okay.
Who knows how this idea is gonna play out? Because it sounds like a lot of stuff. They have to get people to fly out. Everybody has to fly in and all that.
What are the chances we get Fire Festival?
On that island?
On that island, just
you talking about like this be a whole... Hey, honestly, I think there's higher chance of that than this working out well, because there's so much shit that's to go into this and so much money.
That's true. Like, can they really make more money than they're spending with TV
That
views?
can't be possible with no gate. That can't be possible. I mean, they were bleeding from TV views before, like when they're having shit in Vegas. Especially with no gate. And then all this, we have to fly all the fighters in. You have to accommodate for all their you have to build all their housing.
Yup, you got to pay 3 championships.
You have to bring in doctors to an island, because there's no doctors there in the whole island, because it's not like we're in Vegas, stuff like that.
You got to bring in water, you got to bring in supplies.
Yeah, they're gonna bring their families and show. This is a lot to this, especially if you want to stand it and keep it going for other fight cards.
So this is all just marketing money, and they're doing like Tesla and going all the way to the negative just to
maybe
put their product out there,
which I wouldn't say is the worst idea. It's a bold idea for sure. We just saw it work for Tesla, but I don't know if they got any Elon Musk in the front office.
I mean, that's Dana, bro. Dana is that controversial figure.
He's a bold motherfucker. He is, so I respect it. And I appreciate it too. Let's see if it works out.
Let's see
if that shit works out. I'm hoping for it though. I don't want to sound like I'm not rooting for that shit. I am.
Oh yeah,
I fuck with it. We fuck with you. Let's see. We'll see what happens in this fight though. We're recording this on 4th of July, and I don't know, niggas are saying that niggas aren't supposed to recognize 4th of July anymore. And the reasoning, I'm not mad at. In the first place, I'm not really the biggest 4th of July guy in the first place. I just like cookouts and drinking. I guess.
I feel like we just gotta agree on something. Like, we gotta have a country where let's have something that we all agree on, and then we can have our differences.
Yeah, which was 4th of July too. It's now niggas talking about like...
I thought it was the Constitution. Like, we all agree, you know.
I thought you meant like holidays. I agree on the holidays.
Oh, no, I don't give a fuck about holidays, son. You could celebrate what you want to celebrate.
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't know. 4th of July celebrating it's supposed to be celebrating the freedom from Britain and Spain and all that shit. But niggas, we're not free then. Or anywhere near
right.
Our freedom day is Juneteenth.
Juneteenth. Well, isn't that 2 years after? 2 years before? Something like that.
When's 4th of July supposed to be?
No, I heard Juneteenth was like 2 years after slavery was abolished. It was just when. Yeah. It's just when they told.
Juneteenth was when Texas let go of the slaves, which the last one. So yeah, it's like a few years after. I think it was like 2 or 3 years afterwards.
Okay.
Emancipation Proclamation. Because like after slavery was like technically legal all over the place, niggas in the Alabama and in the South just didn't tell anybody. Like the plantation, no, they didn't. Like the plantation owners knew, but it's like, all right. I mean,
It's like,
we're just gonna continue. And technically, the people just were volunteers, and technically they had a whole bunch of volunteers. I was like, oh, you guys are nice, even though you guys are free. Oh,
yeah, it's like 2 years later. 2 years later, you guys could have walked out at any time.
no, that's 100% true. I mean, they probably still like set dogs on them and shit like that. But still, they didn't tell them that they were free because why would you? They don't get the news. All the news they get from you,
right?
Then I subscribe to CNN and shit.
Oh,
you get on newsletters. Crazy times.
Crazy time.
We'll see though. Next week, UFC 251. We'll see how wrong we are. And we'll see if we get this main event. But we'll hear from you guys then. You'll hear from us then. We love all of you. Some niggas need the ass beat. Stop. Voice actors, keep your jobs. We don't want them. You're not helping black people.
You don't want a job.
I don't want to voice Cleveland Brown. You got that. Keep that, bro.
You got
It's yours. It's just nothing funnier than white people that want to help. I have no idea how. That shit is so entertaining for me to watch.
That shit
They'd be
is funny.
so confused, making videos like, yo, I don't know what I did, but I'm responsible. I'm like, that shit is so funny. You're not helping anybody, man. That shit is so funny.
Oh, man.
We'll catch y'all, though.
That's right,
Got
guys.
hands. Peace.